How's it going, guys and girls? Let's catch up here once again, doing some more sort of post-patch character run-throughs. The hotfix, which has been on PS4, currently isn't on Xbox One, but fortunately Raiden wasn't really affected in that hotfix, as far as I'm aware. But once again, I'm joined by a very special guest, all the way from Greece. We have the Greek Thunder God himself. We have Nivek.
Hey man, how are you?
Yeah, it's all good. So generally, you guys know the drill by now. I'm going to let Nivek take this, run over what the changes Raiden received in the last patch, but more importantly, not so much a patch changes video as much as it is what is post-patch Raiden, what do you look out for, what is the stuff that you can do now that you couldn't do before. So I think I'll let you kind of just take this, Nivek. So what is Raiden? What's he all about now?
First of all, greetings to everyone. The latest patch didn't affect Raiden at all, but we're gonna talk about the patch of this month that came out a little bit before this month and the hotfix. Okay, let's take it from the beginning. His first change is back 1-1 and forward 2. Actually, now they're true mids, or they aren't. It used to whiff on a lot of characters, but now it's more consistent.
So is it both of these mids that used to whiff a lot more on crouching opponents, but is not as much of a problem now?
Yeah, now it's more consistent. If you block, you're gonna say that now you can do it when you're very close, but a lot of characters, especially small characters, mostly female, still whiffs, and it's based on breathing and distance. So it's still a bit weird, but surely they've fixed it a lot, because it used to whiff on 8% of the cast, now it whiffs something like 20%.
So I guess it's still character specific on who it whiffs against, but I guess it's not as bad. But I imagine it's still a little bit of an issue for smaller characters like Cassie and stuff, right?
Yeah, and on the other characters, but the percentage is like 10% to whiff. So it's way better than before.
Okay, cool. So in terms of like, so was it the forward 1-1 or back 1-1?
Back 1-1 and forward 2. That's what they changed.
That's really cool. So was anything else adjusted?
Forward 3, forward 4. It's -3 on block, which is really cool, because you can now punish it on block. So it's useful now, because after the 10th frame of his 24 frames, it's low grass. He has a low grass ability. So
cool, that's interesting. So on the 10th frame it low crushes.
Yeah.
Similar to how Scorpion's forward 2 was adjusted.
Yeah, the same stuff. No, it used to low grass a lot, but now it's safe. You can do it on any range and it's safe. And
wow, and that's got some range as well.
Yeah, it's very long. It's very good on the displacer, because when you do the far teleport, it's the exact distance of the forward 4. Also, a bonus from Nivek, if you do it max range, it's -1 or 0, so it's even better.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it doesn't hit high, it hits lower. Let me do it like this. There you go. If you see, the numbers are lower, and if you're crouching, it's even better, even easier to do it. There we go. Did you see that? It's even lower. It's more plus.
That's really interesting. So when you max it, when you range it to its absolute max distance,
yeah,
it's safer on block, which I guess would, considering your Raiden, gives you just sort of a little bit more pressure options, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay.
Does that potentially set up for like counter pokes and stuff, like sort of meter burn, shocker and stuff? I think someone's going to try and press a button after that.
Yeah, for sure. Or forward 1-2 if they're gonna try to attack you. Your 6 frame high is very good for that.
Very cool, very cool. So what else was changed or adjusted?
They changed back forward 1-4. Sometimes on diking characters was minus, but you never do this. When offensively it's not very good. It's minus, and if you fireball cancel it, it's safe. So there wasn't any reason to do that. But I think at some combos, you couldn't connect some things. But it wasn't really a change. It was a fix that I couldn't find any good about it. But if it's a fix, we can take it.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely. So I guess it's like, was it that you wouldn't use it very often because you may as well just run cancel it anyway, or?
Yeah, that's true.
Cool.
If you count the option select, you can say it's a nerf for Raiden because he can't option select his overhead. So that's a big nerf for Raiden. It was his main 50-50 game, and in this variation specific, he had the pressure to the rack cancels. He can do everything he wants, pressure and 50-50, everyone. Now he can do 50-50 at least safe, but he has for sure his pressure.
I think that was definitely quite a large hit, I suppose, wasn't it? In that, is it the back two option select where you could cancel into shocker on block and then get the full thing on hit, giving you the max combo? I think with all the option selects being removed, I definitely think Raiden definitely took the biggest hit there, I think.
Yeah, actually I was talking with all the Test Your Might members and a lot of Greek players, and we're discussing about how Raiden from top 5 he became top 10 or maybe lower, because he used to have everything, and they nerfed him in every patch. In the latest 4 patches, they nerfed him because they couldn't do anything about his option select. Now they took off the option select, so he's still very good. He's top 10, maybe top 15, but he's not like how he used to be.
Okay, cool. That's a fair enough. So that's a fair enough statement, I would think. Was any other? I know, like, sort of Displacer received some changes, as far as I'm aware. Do you want me to change you to Displacer so you can demonstrate them?
Yeah, as I said, the Thunder God didn't change anything. I think I can do it. Yeah, I'm gonna change to Master of Storms because there wasn't any changes here. The only change is that his orbs now do 0.2 damage per time.
Oh, so standing near this does damage over time now?
Yeah, that's the only change.
Does it armor break at all?
Nope.
Oh, that's a shame.
And the other thing is that let's go away. Run to me. It's like the.
Oh wow! So it's like Aaron Black's Caltrops. It eliminates running now.
Exactly.
So I can't sprint into it. Do you want to try that again?
No, it connected. Okay, you can try it now.
That's very, very, very interesting, I think. Do you reckon that could have helped him at all?
It's very interesting, but I'm gonna say the universal nerf about the other 2 variations, meaning Master of Storms and Displacer. I'm gonna tell you as I'm changing to Displacer. As we can see, they changed the teleport, so it has better recovery, -10, so it's like MK9. The problem is you don't have the invisible frames of MK9, but it's still very good. The best teleport for me is the away, the far away teleport. It's good for I can't say for combos because you can't combo into it. The only combo is this, and it's very, very hard to link it. But it's very good because of the zoning. You can counter zone now. If they try to send you any projectile, you can go in the back and punish them.
Did they also change it so the forward teleport doesn't cost stamina anymore?
Yeah. If you go in front of them, stamina doesn't go away because they used to do it, and there was no reason. It's the riskiest teleport, and also the bar. Why? Half of the stamina. No reason for it.
I guess it's probably because I would imagine, as you said, like a teleport beat, but you may as well go behind them in that instance. But yeah, I think it's very interesting that you can at least sort of advance from full screen right into my face at the cost of, you know,
even further. That's very cool.
exactly. It's an interesting change there.
Yes, the only nerf that these two variations got is that 4-1-2 back 2, you can do it 3 times on one combo. It used to be not a medium difficulty combo, but now they messed up the run. They messed up the string. I don't really know, but if you try it, you can do it 2 times consistent, but the third time, okay, now it's online, I can do it even 2. But
yeah, bear in mind, guys, online training mode Greece to UK is not going to be specifically good. So you used to be able to get 3 reps of that string.
Yeah.
Did you mean 3 reps of it mid-screen?
Yeah, mid-screen for 32% meterless. So this is a variations where, like, okay, we don't have the mix-ups, we don't have the pressure, but we have the damage. And they nerfed it for some reason. You can still do some combos, but it's very, very hard. I don't know what they changed, but that was a nerf for sure.
So it might have just been like a stealth adjustment or perhaps an accidental change. You know, they said they did a lot of hitbox changes to try and make things come out more consistently on block. Whether that was one of the strings they changed, who knows? It might have just been like, you know, when adjusting the string, they may have accidentally changed it on hit, so you can't do 3 reps of it.
Yeah, I don't know if it was accidental or on purpose, but I don't know. I wish it was a bug and they should fix it, but who knows?
Yeah, definitely. So I guess that's it really. So the back 2 option select is removed on block, hurting its pressure quite a lot. Is it the back 1-1, which would normally whiff on block against many opponents. Now still does it a little bit, but nowhere near as bad, which means his pressure is a little bit more consistent. Was it the forward 4, the forward kick, which used to be mad unsafe on block, is now only -3. If you space it maximum range, it becomes -1 or 0, which obviously helps Raiden. Obviously that thing you demonstrated where if you land that and then you do the far teleport, you mentioned the range being similar. Could you quickly demonstrate that? Cool. So if you landed that and then teleported in, it would pretty much catch you there. Displacer can now teleport in front, which obviously means that you can sort of teleport a little bit more agilely and at the cost of no stamina. And the little change to that 3-hit string you just showed, which for some reason you can't do 3 reps of it anymore, which I think hurt his damage definitely. And the Master of Storms changes, of course. Cool. Is there anything else that you want to kind of add, really? I know it's been a little bit of a tricky one on Raiden because he didn't receive any like massive changes, but I think there were a little bit more than people were expecting.
The changes wasn't huge, but were crucial because he used to be very good, and he had both and his pressure and his 50-50. As I told you before, now he has only his pressure, and on the other 2 variations, he has a gimmick for me, right? He has a gimmick teleport, and Master of Storms now doesn't have anything.
So do you not really feel like Master of Storms is orb setups? Do you find them to not be particularly future-proof?
Yeah.
Sort of much more to opponents that may not know the variation as such. I mean, like, it's quite an interesting thing. I mean, I've always thought that Master of Storms was quite interesting, but I think as a Raiden main of well, not even MKX since, like, you know, Raiden began. What is it about Master of Storms that you just don't think is that great, and why don't you think we sort of see it that much?
Master of Storms is depending very much having an orb out. You won't have an orb out just to use any string into it again, so you can continue the pressure. But if you don't have any orbs out, you can't pressure your opponent. You can't do anything about it. Offensively, he's very good because of it. He can make save his 50-50 save. He can do a lot of stuff, but it's more like a tricky variation. Isn't his mainstream damaging good one, his soul variation. It's more like a tricky.
Yeah, I get you there. I get you there. I guess at least the redeeming factor would probably be that you can make your 50-50 option safe. But I think you can't hit confirm it, can you? So you would need to spend the bar anyway to get it.
You can have an orb out and have another one and go for it. But it's very orb depending. You have to do less damage to have an orb out, and then you don't go for the corner, which is the biggest game for Raiden.
Oh yeah, of course you lose the corner carry, don't you? Because you go for the orb setups.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I think that just about covers it really. I think Raiden was definitely an interesting one, I think, in this patch. But I think that's it. Thank you very much for going over this with me. Obviously, you know, the guys and girls back at home all really appreciate the sort of these kind of character breakdown videos. And obviously, Mustard and I can't really do it by ourselves because we just don't play the characters to the caliber of the guys that we bring in. So, you know, huge thank you to Nivek for taking time out. Obviously, there's quite significant time differences between us, I think. I could be wrong. My geography kind of sucks. But yeah, I think that's that. Is there anything else you want to say before we go?
No. I would like to say that I'm hyped about ESL Season 2, and everyone should get hyped about it.
Yeah, definitely. No doubt about that. We don't know when it starts, unfortunately. We get asked by a lot of people, when does ESL start? We don't know. But obviously, you know, I think no doubt we're going to see you in a whole bunch of top 16s to come. Still using Raiden? Or do you think you're going to try anyone else? Do you think you're sort of Raiden loyalist forever?
I can't say. I would love to go with Raiden, but I can't say anything more.
Fair enough. Alright, that's all good. That's that, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this, learning a little bit more about the character, what Raiden's all about post-patch. Huge thanks again to Nivek for taking the time out of his day to come and do this.
My pleasure.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, and I'll see you next time. I probably should let you guys know we're going to be away for about a week. Mustard and I are going to see our partners, you know, from the other side of the country, so we're not going to be able to content create for about a week. So hopefully we're going to try and get out multiple videos in one go to kind of tide you guys over, and that's it really. But that's it. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Ketchup, joined by Nivek, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care.